products just came within the last few years, within people's lifetimes. It's not like you can ask everyone, hey, how did you think of this car or this brand or things like that. There's certain global brands that have that appeal, but for most brands, most people don't have a comparative basis to judge whether a brand is good or not. So that's where you might think about your pricing strategy. Like if you're coming from the UAE, I was saying earlier that I think UAE has a luxury country of brands. So you could probably price your things higher, because I think price for a lot of things that are not commodities in China is actually a quality indicator. It's the fastest way. If you walk into some place and you say, okay, give me the most expensive thing here, I'll assume that it's also the highest quality. And that's being used. I've seen that in some places, and going out with people, I notice this as well. This is true, like for example, if you're importing wine, people will assume French wine is the best, and if it's expensive, it's probably good. But then I've seen those bottles of wine sold in the streets outside Paris for $2, and they're selling it here for much more. But because they priced it very high and it has that French branding, they're able to pull it off. Maybe not in the future, but for now, as comparative experience and knowledge is still not very efficient and mature, you can get away with using a higher price and letting the price quality be an indicator of the value of your product.